Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another Destiny video. Today, it's Wednesday, so it's time for my Destiny XUR predictions. So last week, XUR did have a pretty decent inventory. He even brought the Legacy Primary Engram for all those people who still needed Thorn and Last Word and a lot of those Year 1 exotics, so that was pretty amazing. He did also sell Impossible Machines. Those grant extra landfall, and as you can see right there, I definitely needed it as I got thrown all the way across the map by that Blade Dancer. But other than that, guys, before we waste any more time, let's hop right on into my predictions. We're starting this week out with the Hunters, so hopefully you guys get something you actually need. So for the Hunters this week, I think you guys are going to get the Graviton's Forthright. This is a helmet that actually grants you Shade Step. You don't have to have it on your skill tree, so that allows you to have all that extra tracking and everything, which is amazing. It's definitely what I usually run. Anytime I'm on my Hunter running Tether, I always run Graviton's Forthright. I do definitely like that extra tracking you get from your radar. And Shade Stepping is pretty great, even after that nerf, so definitely pick this thing up if you don't have it. It's kind of like the Twilight Garrison for the Hunters, if you didn't already know, and it's actually pretty helpful, so definitely you're going to want that helmet if you're a Hunter. Now, next up for the Warlocks, last week he brought the Impossible Machines, which are pretty great, but while we're still on the topic of helmet, with that recent patch that Destiny just put out, there was an issue preventing players from purchasing the Apotheosis Veil from the exotic armor blueprint, so that has been fixed. So if you did need that helmet and it wasn't in the kiosk for you, you should definitely check back now, and it should be fixed. But now for the actual piece of gear this week, I think he's going to be selling something a little bit different. I think you guys are going to be getting a chest piece, the Heart of the Praxic Fire. Now this chest piece is okay, but it's only really if you're running self-res. It further decreases all ability cooldowns while Radiance is active, so it's actually pretty awesome if you pop your super before self-resing when you use this chest piece. The Radiance lasts a lot longer, and this chest piece can help you get a ton of kills, which is pretty great. It really does help. Now before we get to the next piece of gear, did you guys just see me throw a grenade through that door? I mean, it looks shut to me, but I definitely just threw a grenade straight through it. But anyways, guys, for the Titans this week, I think you guys are going to be getting the Empyrean Bellicose. Now, if you've been watching a lot of my recent videos, I've been running this helmet pretty much every game that I'm on my Titan. I'm starting to find out this helmet's actually pretty great, and it allows you to hover in the air just about anywhere you want. So a lot of the time when you're sniping, you can just kind of create your own sniper spots, which is really awesome. It's definitely what I like to use it for. You can kind of just hover anywhere you want, which basically puts you in an advantage just about any situation. Now, it's not the best if you're sitting there hovering in the air just all game. You're probably going to get sniped, but once you get used to this helmet, it's definitely a lot of fun. I would honestly just pick it up to try it, and then if you don't like it, just go ahead and scrap it down for the exotic shard later. Now, for what everyone's probably been waiting for, the Trials of Osiris map. Now, I don't have a guarantee here, but there are pretty big rumors going around that this week's map is going to be Asylum. Now, if you guys are not familiar with this map, it hasn't been this map for quite a long time. I'm actually really surprised that it hasn't been this map. But anyways, this map this week is basically going to be for shotgunners and snipers again. Now, this is definitely better than the map that it was last week, in my opinion. Exodus Blue. It's kind of similar, but you should have a better time, or just a little bit easier time, at least on this map, if you played Exodus Blue. It's kind of about the same thing with the snipers and shotguns, so if you didn't like that last week, just get ready for it again this week. It's probably going to be everyone running about the same exact guns as last week. Now, speaking of the gun, this week, I honestly think he's going to bring that Last Word. Now, last week he brought super good advice. It was a terrible weapon. Hopefully you didn't even pick it up unless you didn't have it. But for this week, I think he really is going to sell Last Word. It's another really close range map like Asylum, really good for hand cannons and pulse rifles as well. I really hope he brings that Last Word. Now, as usual, guys, be sure to leave your predictions in the comments down below. What gun do you think he's going to sell? I can only predict one, and it's pretty rare that it's ever that one, so I do definitely like to see everyone else's predictions. Now for the Legacy Engram this week, I think you guys are going to be getting the Gauntlet Engram, so unfortunately not any weapons this week, but either way, if you needed any Year 1 or Year 2 Gauntlets, this could be your week to pick them up, so definitely check on Friday for that Engram. Now other than that, that pretty much brings this video to a wrap, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below, and I will catch you guys tomorrow in another video. Peace.